Good morning. What's going on? This is Dale. You're listening to Good Morning Bitcoin. Hope you had a great Tuesday. Today is September 23rd. It's Wednesday. And I'll be completely honest. I am on a high from rope.
Ooh,
LD, thanks.
Yes, sir.
Good morning. Thanks
Good
for
morning.
joining. What's up today?
Rope feels good.
Was it as hard for you to sleep as it was for me?
It was. Yeah.
I
Curious how it was going
was.
to turn out. And I still haven't looked at a chart. So
Wow, it is before 8 a.m.
fingers crossed.
Yeah, we'll get to that a little bit later.
Yeah.
But I forgot to mention on yesterday's episode. I put up a fight in our fantasy battle. A little more valiant effort than what I anticipated. I only ended up losing by like 12 or 10,
Yeah.
12.
Wasn't bad.
But Darren Waller, I thought he was going to do it, man. I thought he was going to do it.
Came out of nowhere, right?
Yeah.
I didn't expect it from him.
I didn't either. And it was nice to see.
Yeah. But sorry for your loss. Big
No,
sorry.
you're not. That's the most horseshit thing I think I've ever heard you say.
I think I'm in second place in that league. So
I think I'm in second place.
feeling pretty good.
Yeah. I felt pretty good about my team. But I don't know. I just don't know.
They just weren't good enough, man. And it's just life. This is how life works.
Such is life. It's all right. It's whatever.
Yeah,
You know
there's
what?
another week next week.
Next
Another
week, we're
game
2
next week.
weeks in. I'm just thankful that we're able to watch football.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm thankful we're able to watch football. I'm also thankful we're not drug dealers.
Very thankful.
Because
Yes.
I don't know if you saw this. There's one of the largest drug busts ever that went down in the U.S. by the U.S. government. $6.5 million seized in cash and crypto. Listen to this. They had 500, that's 500, kilos of drugs.
That's a lot.
That's a lot of goosh.
That's a lot.
So there was, and again, guys, I'll be honest, I dabble with the devil's lettuce, but that's about it. Every now and then. There was over 111 kilos of fentanyl. That, and then the FBI director, Christopher Wray, said that's enough for 5.5 million lethal doses. That's a lot.
That is a lot.
So this has always kind of been a hot topic in crypto.
Yes.
I remember back in 2017 when I was talking to people about crypto, they're like, oh yeah, don't you use that to buy drugs? That's like the hot topic. And I get it, right? Like I get it. The Silk Road thing made national news. Still a pretty prevalent court case, with Ross Hubert. So I get that. However, if what people fail to realize is if these people are paying in Bitcoin, all these transactions are traceable.
Right.
I get it that you can't figure out whose address is whose just by looking at it. But you have traces of it.
Yeah.
If you ask me, cash is more, I know cash is used more in drug dealing than any crypto.
Gotta be.
It is.
But people don't talk about it in that way.
No. And it's stupid.
It is stupid. It's inaccurate.
It goes along with the narrative of the anti-crypto people.
Yeah.
It's used for drugs.
Yeah, they focus on the criminal activity, the criminal aspect of it, as if there's not a criminal aspect of cash money.
Cash is king. Cash is always going to be king.
Yeah.
And it's also king in drug deals. So if you think crypto is going to overtake cash in drug deals, we've got 5 out of 5 middle fingers for you. Am I right, LD?
Scale. Yeah, you're right.
It's a powerful scale. That's a 5 out of 5. I don't give those often.
No, you don't.
I think in our entire podcasting career, you and I's, I've done it one time before. What was it for? I don't remember. But
yeah, I wish I did because it was funny. Whatever it was, 5 out of 5. Something was.
it was
it
accurate,
made me laugh.
though. It was accurate.
Yeah, yeah. You're always accurate unless it's in your fantasy football lineups.
Fantasy football lineups and
Not
grapefruit.
so accurate anymore.
And you think I'm not accurate in grapefruit? Because
you're wrong about grapefruit.
We're going off a beaten path here. Grapefruit's trash. LD.
We need to take a poll and find out because
we're gonna do this. We're gonna do this. Though I will admit, Ruby Red Squirt, grapefruit focused, is good.
I don't even know what that is.
Of course you don't.
You're
healthy. I'm fat. Problem solved.
What is it? A soft drink? Some kind of soda?
Yeah, it's a soda.
I'm out.
So back to this drug thing. Sorry.
Yeah, let's circle back.
I want to, obviously people know this by now. You're the brains of the show. Why do you think the media portrays crypto as this bad use case illegal drug type, story?
It's a great question. I think that it poses a threat to our financial systems that are in place, that have been in place for time out of mind, and it made countless people rich, continue to make people rich. And as long as we keep doing the status quo, those same people and their families and whoever they hire in to replace them are going to continue to get rich in the same old way. And I think that crypto threatens that whole system and has the potential to displace it. Mm-hmm. So how do you stop it from getting that far? Well, you make it look like it's a terrible idea. It's a terrible thing, that it hurts people. It has the capacity to hurt people. And it does. Certainly, people commit crimes and use cryptocurrencies in those crimes. But they use cash too. They just don't want to talk about that. But I think that's the real reason why it happens, is that it's a threat to the foundations of our financial systems.
Mm-hmm. Illuminati.
What do you think?
I think so too. I think, like you said, powerful people have cash, and the powerful people, i.e. politicians, rich people, they want to protect their investment. Mm-hmm. And so that's what they're going to do.
Yeah.
Plain and simple.
Yeah. Anything that poses a threat, they got to paint it as if it's evil.
Or FUD it enough so that they can get in.
Right. And if they're smart, then they're either already in and they're not in enough, or they're trying to get in now before it's too late.
Yeah.
And I think that's what's happening.
I think so too. So yesterday, all right, we can set that to bed. I know people are going to complain probably because we didn't argue with each other.
Right. We need to be more like.
Yeah. People love drama.
Yeah.
But I guess when you're smart, you just got it going on.
Yeah.
Okay. So yesterday we had talked about NFTs. And again, we're going to try and line up some folks, maybe Fitch. Maybe, you know what? Maybe we'll have a round table next week, LD.
Okay.
On NFTs.
Cool.
Anyways, there was this. Okay, first off, I just gotta put a full disclosure out there. You have sporty people, you have musically inclined people, and you have artsy people. You have people in different categories. if artsy people, if you see my hand on YouTube, are over here, this is where Dale is. Okay? You have musical people over here, Dale.
Okay.
This is sports. This is me.
Got it.
Okay? So that's what I am. So I never like to publicly state my opinion about art because I'm a big, dumb idiot. So I want that fully disclosed. I think a lot of artwork is ugly and stupid. And then people are telling me they're selling for billions of dollars. And I'm like, I would not pay 15 cents for this artwork.
Yeah.
Okay.
And we're talking about a specific piece here, right?
We are, yep. Yep, we sure are.
Yeah, I saw it. I wish that we had a way to show it to our viewers, but they can Google it and find out. But there's this piece of digital art that sold for, I think, 260 Ethereum.
Yeah, stupid.
That's over
262.
That's over $100,000, right? Is my math right?
Sure.
Okay, so I saw that. I saw the figures, I saw the article, and the article did not show the piece of art. So I read this article, or at least the headline and the opening paragraph, and saw the price and its relationship to the NFT marketplace. So I thought, I got to see this thing. I got to see this piece of art that's sold for this much money. And I Googled it and I found it. It's hideous, in my opinion.
Okay, so pull up, if you're on YouTube, I'm sharing the screen. This is it. Can you see it?
That's it. Yep.
So as you can see, it's the highest crypto art NFT sale of the most complex async art with 400 plus lines of code, 24 handcrafted layers, and 100 plus hours of labor.
I'm out.
Yeah.
I understand that a lot of work went into it. I understand that it's very creative. It was probably difficult to do, but aesthetically, I don't think it's that pleasing. I would not put a digital frame on my wall and showcase that. And I'm not an art critic. I enjoy art. I have opinions on it. I'm not a professional. So take all this as you will, but I think it's a bit of a hefty price tag for that particular piece.
Yeah, and I'm gonna if I have unlimited money, I just can't justify buying that piece.
Yeah.
I like you. I am not taking anything away from the artist because, looking at it, it's cool. Like,
yeah, it is
cool.
Yeah.
And good for them. That's awesome that they sold it for that much.
Someone loves it, right?
Someone loves it, and that's all that matters.
That's exactly right. And I think that that's how art should be. I think that there's art for everyone. We all have our different tastes in art and music and different works of literature. Mm-hmm. We like what we like, and yeah. I try to encourage that. But when I see this, when I see something like this, I truly don't understand it, and at least want to acknowledge that I find it a bit mind-blowing that much money was spent on this.
Yeah, and they always say the fairest price is the price that two people are willing to pay for something. Meaning, I'm willing to sell my pen to LD for $15 billion, and he's willing to buy it. People may not agree, but it only took two people to think this pen is worth $15 billion.
And that's true. We decide the value of things, right? And we come to an agreement, and we make the transaction from there.
And here we are.
Yeah.
So, it's whatever. It's fine.
Well, now that I've said all that, I feel a bit smug about my opinion, and I should probably acknowledge that I might be a bit out of touch with the current art scene. That type of work might be very popular and cool, and there could be a whole slew of people who are way into that type of thing.
And I'm gonna piggyback on that and say, and I know I just can foresee the future I'm getting chirped at for this. I guarantee it. And I think Fitch is gonna be the one to do it.
Yeah.
I'm just a big dumb idiot. So, I am not taking anything away from that guy or girl that did it. It's awesome. I'm simply saying I would not pay that much for anything, any art.
Yeah. Yeah. I appreciate art. I don't know that I would level of disposable income that allowed me to do such a thing. Yeah. And I don't at the moment. So that's not the type of art that I'm going to purchase and display in my home.
Yep. I'm just going to sit here and hope rope hits $350.
Yeah. Let's talk about rope.
Rope.
Let's move on to some shit coins and talk about rope.
This, I just have to give you 100% of the credit on this. Because I think it was 2 nights ago.
2 nights ago.
You had told me, hey, here's an airdrop, get in. So I've got I guess you could say if my inner circle of friends tells me to jump, I'm going to say how high. So you did. You told me to jump. And I said how high. I didn't think. I just jumped. And now jumping, last time I checked last night, was worth like $7,000. So what happened was some folks, and I'm not going to name any names, because I know some people are still pretty bitter that they didn't get in this. Some folks, a lot of us missed out on the meme airdrop, which yielded some people $500,000. Meme last night I checked was like $1,500 range. And how many did they airdrop? What are you laughing for? Am I saying it wrong?
No, it's incredible to me that it is worth that much. That's crazy that someone received an airdrop that amassed that amount of value. And
yeah.
And I love it. I love it.
Oh, I'm not complaining.
I want more.
I want 15 more of these.
Same.
Because I felt like every airdrop I've gotten before this in uni has literally amounted to 15 cents.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, sign up for this airdrop. You get 10 million tokens. Oh, 100 billion is worth 1 penny,
Right. They're not trying to make anybody rich for the most part.
No. So it's just crazy to me. So, we were talking before we recorded this on how we are going to play this.
Mm-hmm.
So just like, I think I've said this before, there's really 2 routes on these. There's 2 paths people take on this, and I know it's pretty obvious. Route 1 is I see good price, I sell. Decent money, free money, wasn't expecting it. Option 2, which is the option I'm leaning on, I was not expecting this money. Therefore, I can either ride it to the sun or I'll stay on the sinking ship.
Yeah.
And like you had said before, because I had said, well, maybe I'll just sell a couple Ethereum worth and then keep a moon bag. And you said, well, you could do that, but you could also take that and invest it in a rug and be out the Ethereum, which is pretty good chance.
Same.
So that's why I think I'm just going to ride it.
Yeah.
And I don't know if I was telling you or I was talking with Josh McGruff and Nick Core, 2 great dudes. Shout them out. I was talking with them in another chat. And you're in that chat too, LD. And I said every $10 today that this rope went up, I'm like, I'm going to sell. No, I didn't sell. I haven't sold any. And then it hit like 108 last night, and I wasn't at the computer. But God, I just think I would have had a hard time. I don't know. Whatever. I'm holding for 350.
350.
350. Big ass titties.
I like that target. I like that target a lot, and I completely agree. I've had some scams in my life the past, I don't know, 4 or 5 days. I took a couple of days of trading off, and now I'm in this airdrop that is serving me well. I know if I cash some out, I'm just gonna throw it at something that's going to rug pull or something that's just not going to do anything. And at least with this particular project, I know some of the people who are involved,
Uh-huh.
some of the developers.
Yep.
I know the guy who spearheaded the whole thing,
Yep.
and I just think I'm in a comfortable spot with this, and I'm going to see how far it goes.
Yeah. The more I think about it, the more I'm going to hold, because I know for a fact I'll see that the fellas are getting in shit my pants coin, and I'm going to all in YOLO it. It's either going to shit the pants coin is going to be the top, or it's going to rug.
Yeah,
See ya.
yeah,
So
yeah.
that's where I sit. I'm holding. I'm going to 350, and I'm going to cream my pants when it gets to that, because I did
Let's go.
sell cream. I sold cream
Finally.
last night. I got in about, original buy-in was 94. I watched it go all the way up to 240. I thought, why sell here? Let's watch it go all the way down to 60. That's what I did.
And sure it did.
And what does a real man do when that happens, LD? They double down.
Yeah.
So I bought more at 60, and I sold last night 107. Am I
Okay.
happy with it? No, because it was 120 yesterday at some point.
I mean,
But it's
you're happy
profit.
to an extent.
I'm happy. It's
Yeah.
one of them bags, and I'm not even going to get started on this because my doctor told me my blood pressure is high, and I said, let me get the MTA devs on the phone because it's because of them.
Yeah.
And I'm still holding that shit bag.
I need to get out of that. I need to find out if Ledger's still in there. If Ledger's still in it, I might hold longer. If Ledger's out, I'm out.
Yeah, I think so too. We'll let you know. So let's dive in. It's Wild Wednesday.
Yeah. What's Wild Wednesday?
We're
Remind
going to
me.
do some crazy celebrity facts.
Okay.
You ready for this?
I am.
Angelina Jolie, remember her?
Vaguely.
Do you remember Billy Bob Thornton?
I do remember Billy
Okay,
Bob.
so them two were married for a while.
Mm-hmm.
And when they were married, they thought it'd be interesting and romantic if they took a razor blade, sliced their fingers open, and smeared blood on lockets that they gave each other and wore it around their necks.
Okay.
Stupid.
Yeah. It reminds me of being a kid and being like blood brothers.
It's funny how you transition in life. You start out as blood brothers, thinking it's cool. Then you get in high school and you realize you and your friends are tunnel brothers, and it's not so cool anymore. Okay, here we go.
We'll see how that one flies with hash rate. That'll be good.
Sorry, what?
We'll
Okay,
see how that flies.
this is going to be a real test if he even listens.
Okay. I
All
like
right,
that.
so they insure their body parts. Rihanna has her legs insured for $1 million. Dolly Parton has her boobs insured for 600,000. Kylie Minogue, is that how am I saying it right?
Minogue.
Minogue has her
I don't
butt
know.
insured for 5 million. Listen to this. Julia Roberts has her smile insured for 30 mil. Have you seen her smile though?
But how do you ensure that? What does that even mean?
So they base it off of, they say that it's made them money.
Okay.
So like if Julia Roberts gets in a car wreck and slices her
Yeah. Okay.
lip, she collects that $30 million.
Okay.
So that raises a question: what would you insure, LD? If
Oh boy.
you had to insure a body part, what would it be? I know what mine would be.
What would yours be? Let's
My
hear that
eyes.
first. Yeah?
Get lost in those. Look away. Look away.
Is that why you don't wear sunnies? You want everybody to see those eyes?
I want them to get lost.
I have really nice calves.
You do? Are they
So-
implants?
No, I've just been a runner for a long time.
Yeah.
So I didn't share my calves.
Okay. It's fair. It's fair.
Yeah.
All right. Lucy Liu. Do you know who she is?
I do. She's in Kill Bill.
Yep. She claims she's had sex with a spirit sent down from God. She says, and I quote, "It was sheer bliss. I felt everything, and then he floated away."
Oh, wow. Hollywood celebrity is something else, man. They're doing some things out there.
I'm doing some things,
They're
man.
doing the thing.
Yeah. I could go down a rabbit hole with this Lucy
Yeah.
Liu thing. But with the comment earlier, I'm going to probably just
Yeah, let's move
go
on to the next one.
Wade Boggs. You know who he is?
Baseball player. Yeah.
He once drank over 100 beers in one day.
And then went out and played a game.
Probably. So do you know who Andre the Giant is?
Oh, of course. Yes.
He drank in one night 156 16-ounce cans of beer.
Yeah. Have you seen a photo of his hand with a beer can in it?
Yeah.
Just
All
the
I want to
size
know
difference.
is, did that pussy have a nipple on it or what? 156 16-ounce? Come on, Andre. Come on, man.
Better than that, Andre.
You better. I know you can get 200. All right, folks. That's it. Hopefully you get a couple laughs. I think this was a very laughable ending.
It's a good one. Good jokes.
So cheers, folks. Have a good Wednesday. Don't eat beans for breakfast, you sick, sick humans.
Not one.
Disgusting. Disgusting. Tip your waitress. Thanks for listening, guys and gals. Again, make sure you follow us on Twitter. It's GM_Bitcoin. Like and subscribe to our episodes so you don't ever miss a beat. We're going to have Prince on tomorrow. We're going to talk psychology of trading and just, man, Prince is an interesting dude. So I think they'll like that. So we will see you guys tomorrow. Have a great day. Take care. Peace.